Good morning, guys. Something really exciting has happened. It's a moment I've been waiting for. Our extractor fan trim for the hood has been installed. Let's jump back to this morning to how it looked before. Today is the day we finally get to put the trim around the hood, and I just think it's going to elevate the kitchen. This is the wood we're using. How nice. And then I'm obviously going to paint it white so it matches the hood. We have the side bit in. How good does it look? So these like cut it on an angle so that the front bit can fit in nicely. I can happily say it is up. I need to leave it to dry for 24 hours before I start painting it. I don't think I'll have much time tomorrow to do it. Well, I do have a day at home tomorrow, but I'm not sure if I'm going to prioritize painting it, but we're definitely going to do it in this vlog at some point. But look at it, how good, guys. And it's been prepped, so all I have to do is paint it. He sanded it, and he's really neatly, when I say he, our carpenter, he's really neatly put some tape here. And doesn't it just look so much better? It really just brings the kitchen together, don't you think? This feeling for me is like better than buying myself a designer bag. Like, oh. We just got back from Cortina. We had a really great time. It was so fun. I could have been there like a week longer. Joking. It was really cold, guys, and I had a really great experience. But if I were to choose to go away somewhere, I'm choosing hot climate over cold climate. I'm sorry. And I didn't grow up skiing, or doing any winter sports, so it's really hard to get the hang of it if you're new to it. And I get the excitement when you're young. Sorry, it's going to be really loud.
But Sarah, you are from Norway and you come into the mountains in the snow. I know little.
I know, I grew Bash's attempt at a Norwegian accent. If you don't know, I am half Norwegian, and I grew
In case she hasn't said it 100 million times before.
I don't feel like I say it often. I'm half Norwegian, so I went to Norway a lot as a kid.
In the mountains?
But we never went skiing. We would... The closest thing to a winter sport I did in Norway was probably just going downhill. Bash said eat snow. Going down a hill on like a piece of cardboard or plastic, whatever it was. Kind of like the sledding, what we did. But yeah, I'm a sun chaser. Tan, sun, I want to be in as little clothes as possible. Whereas when you're on like a winter trip, you're dressed in layers and layers. You're like a marshmallow, like trudging. Is that a word? Trudging?
Trudging is a word, yeah.
Trudging through the snow, trying to get to your destination. Then the altitude's really high, and you're out of breath because of that. It's the whole thing. But when we eventually have kids one day, I would like to take them on a trip like that, because I feel like they would really get in that festive mood, and it's a nice experience for a kid, I could imagine. But not like a baby, a kid from ages 6 upwards. Anyway, let's have coffee. Bash and I have a new obsession. You get a mature date. If you want dates, it's important that it's a mature date, because I think they're the best dates for texture, sweetness. And then we stuff them with butter and a sprinkle of salt. You're probably thinking, butter in a date, that's disgusting. It brings out the sweetness of the date, and it tastes like toffee. It honestly, it doesn't taste like you're eating butter.
We don't have many dates.
We don't have a lot. We just have a whole 5 kilogram box.
So, right.
Oh, this one's unopened.
Just a few dates, but look at them. The size of these, babe, these are jumbo. Look at the size of that.
Wow. Looks like a sausura.
Little sarsura, little
What does sausura mean?
cockroach.
It means cockroach in Arabic. And what does Bash call me? Sausura.
No, but it's a nickname for Sarah.
I think someone in the comments picked up on the fact that you called me sausura, and they were laughing.
Sarsura! Hello!
Hello. Okay, I'm going to enjoy my coffee. go to the gym, we'll come back and we'll spend a day at home. I have some vintage pieces that I can show you that I've bought recently, and I've got some new clothes generally that have been sent from PR. So we'll spend some time in the attic looking at clothes together. I was just going through your comments, and loads of you love my home content and loads of you love my fashion content. So I thought, oh my God, I look like Hagrid right now. So I thought that later today, I would go through my wardrobe with you guys. One of you asked to see my loungewear pieces, my sleepwear pieces, which, yes, it's random, but I love it because I do spend a lot of time inside when I am home, and that is what I live in, and I live for comfort. So I really want to show you guys my favorite pieces that I wear religiously. Sorry, I'm playing with my hair, but I just look like a bit of a mess. Also, I started sleeping with a bonnet, sorry, sidetracking, and these are my curls after waking up, which is really neat. So sleeping with a bonnet if you have curly hair is a game changer. Also, side note, have you guys seen this like viral concept that's going around on TikTok? It's like little AI characters, and it will be like, let's say, a banana, and it's promoting potassium intake, and the banana's like, I'm a banana, and I am just full of potassium, I'm so good for you. And then it shows like the banana like gushing through your body, and it's, you know what, I'm just going to insert something here so you guys see what I mean. And now that I've mentioned it, you're going to pick it up for sure, and it will be like, I'm rice, make sure you rinse me properly because I'm full of starch. And it's bizarre. So I saw one about hair, and it was like, I'm curly hair, make sure you cover me with a bonnet to protect me when you sleep. And then I was like, yeah, I really do need to do that. Well, I sound crazy, but if you know what I mean, you'll know what I mean. So now every time when I see rice or I look at a banana, all I can think about is its tiny inner voice screaming at me, telling me the health benefits. So random. Okay, sorry, what were we talking about? I'm going to show you my loungewear, and I want to show you as much as I can today because this is like my one semi day off. I do have something to shoot, but since coming back from Cortina, I won't really have a day off other than today. So I'm going to spend it with you guys as much as possible. We're going to cook. I've got some chicken marinating. I'm going to make like a shredded chicken coconut bowl soup with noodles. I haven't made that in ages. I've made it once. I'm going to make it again. And I was influenced by a cooking video online. I've started posting my cooking videos again, guys. Bash and I, we posted us making koshari, which is first dish Bash ever made me when we started dating. What else? Yeah, we'll look at my new vintage pieces, we'll look at my loungewear, and we'll cook together. I also have a seamstress coming today to do a Burberry fitting with me. I'm going to the Burberry show. Ultimate Brit girl right here. What else? It's quite a full-on day today, actually. I'm going to shoot something, but I can't multitask, so I won't be showing you that. But maybe I'll show you the content, who knows. Yeah, a lovely at-home day. I guess this is what happens when you don't go to the gym regularly anymore. I do so much yoga that I kind of feel like I've lost my strength, but I've increased my flexibility, which is great, but it's not nice feeling a little bit weak. I just got my weak ass back from the gym. I had a really boring breakfast, literally 4 scrambled eggs with half an avocado, so it was nothing special to show you. The seamstress is just downstairs tailoring my trousers, so I'm kind of just leaving her to it. I don't want to be in her way or like make her feel like I'm just like watching her. It's very interesting, like they have such skilled seamstresses. I'm out of breath because I ran out the stairs. Ooh, a little bedroom update. You know how on this Velux window we had just like a piece of paper covering it? I went ahead and I bought blinds, so these are blackout blinds. How much neater is that? Oh, how nice. Just little simple things like that make me so happy. Like this now feels complete. There's still so much I need to do to this bedroom. We need to, sorry, this is such a messy way of vlogging. We need bedside tables. We need to replace these plug sockets with like something more chic, because it's just like sticking out. It's white, it's ugly, you see the wires, but it's really hard to find chic bedside tables. And for now, just for some ambient lighting, we've put this lamp in the corner on this table, but that's not going to be permanent. We still need to install our wall lights, which have actually arrived, so it's just booking an electrician, and I don't know when we'll have time to have one come over. Yeah, this room's just feeling very plain. It's a blank canvas really, which is quite nice because we can slowly layer it, make decisions, but it's really cute. And we got this really nice Zara Home dog bed, which Tequila never used, so we've just put, she's basically loves these toys. This is a fake dog that she likes hanging out with, but we've never used this dog bed, so I don't know what to do with it. Do I put it on Facebook Marketplace? I don't know. I'd like to eventually change these wardrobe doors because I don't really like them. I just think they're really boring. Really chic dark wood would be great to kind of match the bed. So many plans, many ideas. I'm yet to execute them. Oh, I might as well show you my cozy wear whilst we're here because they're in this wardrobe here. Okay, so I'm going to start off by showing you what I'm wearing right now. This is my favourite hoodie in the whole entire world. I don't know what it is about this hoodie. It's the weight of it, the thickness. It's just perfect. It's a hoodie, it's a zip up. I do wish it had toggles, but it's so nice. And this is literally H&M Move. So it's not really anything special. Also, I have no idea where my microphone is for this camera, so I'm using the mic that belongs to it, so I'm gonna have to like come up quite close to the camera so you guys can hear me. We're going to start on pajamas. Of course, Ralph Lauren is my favourite for pajamas just because of the style and the quality. I'm sorry, but where are you ever going to find pajamas that have cute, cool teddies on like that? I'm not going to spend too long in each piece because I don't want to long this out. I just want to show you my favourite pieces. And then this is a Ralph Lauren t-shirt and shorts. They're like boy boxers, and I don't know if any of you like wearing your boyfriend's boxers, but this is how they feel. And these are made for women, so it's just like a t-shirt and boxers. These are really good for the summer. Adenola, one of my favourite pyjamas. They remind me of like the festive period because of the tartan print, and they're just so soft and great quality. And if you don't know how to spell Adenola, here you go. Okay, someone said like, I already know what Skims is, give me some extra suggestions, but these are my on the top of my favourite pyjamas ever. You can see they're kind of like a stretchy fabric. I would love to know what fabric this is actually. You can feel that it has spandex in it, and they are so comfortable, and everyone talks about the hype of Skims pajamas, and I think they talk about these because if I could wear them every single night and not have to wash them, I would. But sadly, they go in the wash sometimes and I can't wear them at times. They are so comfortable. Like, they're ribbed as well. I really want these in black, but they're quite pricey. I want to say these are near like the £120 mark, which is a bit mad for pajamas, but they are amazing, so it's kind of worth it. I've spoken about these joggers before. These are Joe Brown joggers. They have a really thin waistband with a white toggle, and these are my favorite joggers, and they have a really low crotch, so you just have so much space, and they come in at the cuff. So Joe Brown, let me show you the tag. And I love the color. I love that. I call this prison grey because when people come out of prison in the UK, they get this like light grey tracksuit set, and this is the same grey. These cashmere bottoms, these are from Adrian Cashmere, I believe, and I just love the hippie vibe. The tie-dye waistband's really cool, and the red toggles, I think, just makes them like a statement jogger. Does that make sense? Can you have a statement jogger? Yeah, you can. And they come out at the bottom. The only problem is these are really, really long, so I don't like wear them out as much as I would like to because the bottom drags on the floor, but these are probably the coolest joggers or loungewear bottoms that I wear. You can kind of see that red there. That's the same as the Joe Brown joggers I just showed you in grey, but in red. And I also had dark brown. Dark grey. I gave that to Ella. I have had cream. They got filthy. I had to throw them away. This is like Bash's joggers, and these are mine. So we have his and hers. Cole Buxton is great if you want like more of a like fitted jogger, and they do amazing sets. So check out Cole Buxton, which is great for you guys out there. But girls, of course, they can wear Cole Buxton as well. Again, Adenola zip up. I love this. It's just really like a little bit lighter than this, and I like that it doesn't have a hood, and I wear that a lot. Again, another pair of Joe Brown joggers in like a darker shade. And I would say that's probably about it. So my top brands for loungewear and pajamas are Ralph Lauren, Adenola, Joe Brown, and Brandy Melville, which is the same chain as St. George. Also do really nice loungewear. Right, so I'm in the process of making this ginger coconut soup. I think it's going to be really, really good. It's going well. I'm slow cooking the chicken, so it is going to be cooking for like maybe 3 hours. In the meantime, I'm going to get some work done on the laptop. And then, yeah, I just made the chicken skins. Let's go and have a look. Guys, the chicken skin is insane. I've never made chicken skin as well, so this was the first. I wish my vlogging camera wasn't so wonky. Okay, I air fried the chicken skin. So I pulled the chicken skin off the chicken thigh, and then I placed it in the fridge, and I let that like soak between kitchen towel for like 2 hours just to take away the moisture, because they need to be quite dry. And then I placed it in the air fryer. I cooked it for like, well, I air fried it on the highest setting, and for my setting it's 200 degrees for 5 minutes on each side. Sprinkled a little bit of salt, olive oil, and look how crispy that is. So once, I know it looks like there's hair on it, but it is just chicken hair. So once my soup curry bowl thing is done, I'm gonna break this up and sprinkle it on top. Oh, that sounds so good. And I was a bit worried that it would be quite complicated, but it was really, really easy. It's done. Let's taste it together. Wow. Oh, sorry, I kind of mixed it all around, and I have tried it, but don't worry, I've come back to you guys to try it with you. Let's go. This is gonna be so sloppy. This is insane. Like, do you know how healthy this is? I'm sorry, but the chicken skin is like the perfect touch. It just adds like a kind of crunchiness, a sweetness, a saltiness. It's amazing. You have to try and make this, guys. So incredibly early for me to be eating. It's only half an hour early for me to be eating, but that half an hour does like feel like a major difference. I usually start cooking at 4, eat at 5, and I'm full for the rest of the early evening, for the rest of the evening. I don't go to bed feeling hungry. And let's say I do get a bit peckish, maybe I'll have a peppermint tea and some dates. But I think after this, I put so much noodles in the bowl, I'm not gonna be very hungry. Hey guys, I've run upstairs into the attic to catch the last bit of light before it gets dark, and as I promised, I'm going to show you some of my vintage finds from this month. Let me just tie my hair up because we're getting down into business. Right, we're getting serious. That's how you know when the hair goes up. Look how fun these glasses are I got from Gentle Monster. Do I look like a clown, or is it fun? A little bit clowny, but also a bit fun at the same time. I'm not going to wear those because that's just so distracting. I feel like style these days is feeling very samey. When I shop online, everything feels very similar. So now that I've kind of ventured into the vintage world, I'm able to explore a little bit more. I'm seeing all these different styles, and I feel like I'm discovering myself a little bit, because before, I really used to struggle charity shop shopping, vintage shopping, because there was just so much. It was very overstimulating going through all these rails of all these different pieces. I like things set out like one by one so I can see it, and I never used to enjoy vintage shopping. But now that I've discovered it online, I go on Vinted, eBay, Vestiaire. I find it more fun because you can really narrow your search into categories. It's a lot easier. So I found some gems this month online. This clip is pulling, so I'm going to take it out. Also, Fashion Month is coming up. Well, it's actually happening now, but I've kind of taken a step back. I'm not doing Milan Fashion Week. I'm only going to attend one show in Paris and then I'm off to LA. And the reason I'm not doing all the fashion weeks is because I've done it for the last 4 years and it feels very samey, and I just wanted to kind of look after myself when I travel so much. I can see the difference in my energy levels. I'm not eating as well as I should be. I'm not taking care of myself as much as I do when I'm at home, and I really have enjoyed being in the routine of eating my breakfast at home, working out, and just like creating content around London and the countryside and at home. And I'm prioritizing myself and my happiness, and I think it will work equally as well if I do or don't attend Fashion Week. But don't get me wrong, I do think Fashion Week is an incredible way for someone who wants to get into content creating. It's so important to attend the fashion weeks because you get your face out, you're motivated to create content, you're being seen wearing all these different brands, and it's just a great way to build your page. And I just feel like I don't need to do Fashion Week right now. I just find that I'm shooting the same kind of content whilst I'm at Fashion Week. So I'm taking like a slight break this season and I'm really happy about it. But I'm not saying I'm never going to do it again, but just now that we've got the house, I want to kind of lean into my routine a little bit and just take care of myself. Let's stop blabbering on. This find, okay, I saw this on a vintage Instagram. I'm obsessed. They have some really cool pieces. I'll pop it up here. She posted it and she was like, I can't believe I sold this. I wish I kept it for myself. And since she posted the photo of this, I have been thinking about it. And when you think about something every day for like a month, that's how you know you deserve it and you should get it. So I got it. This is a John Galliano 2000s Dior bag. It's called the Gaucho saddle, and it's a double saddle because it opens here. You can put all your things in this pocket, but then boom, we've got another compartment to put things in, and this is perfect. I'm going to be using this as my everyday bag for traveling, for going to the shops, for going into London. It fits so much. That's going to fit my vlogging camera, my phone, my wallet, my keys, microphones, anything and everything. But really cool, right? It's giving Harry Potter vibes, you know, like the Weasley family. It's given that hippie aesthetic, but I love it. I just think it's so fun. And it has a cute coin of Christian Dior and a Dior key. Just so many beautiful details. What do you guys think? Let me know. Next, amongst my online finds, this cardigan, guys. This was £5. How fun. Okay, this is just, I'm not going to try these on today for you guys because number one, if I don't get through this soon, we're going to lose the light and you won't get to see anything. Number two, I've done so much today, I can't bring myself to changing outfits. So once I'm in the mood a little bit more, within the next few vlogs, we'll be trying things on. But how fun. Like, I could not let this pass. £5, come on. What a bargain, and I love a bargain. And it's got like nice pleated shoulders, which give you like a square shoulder. I love it. It's so funny. I was filming an unboxing for my John Galliano Dior bag, and I wound up unboxing this. So I got the two packages confused, but this is giving Chloe today, and I'm obsessed with all of their collections. They're so brilliant, and I got this for like £35. It's a mix of leather and suede. How cool, guys. And it's got like large round shoulders, real leather, real suede, just beyond chic. That is a fantastic jacket. but it does smell a little bit fishy. Does anyone get that when they shop vintage or secondhand leather? Smells very fishy, and I think that happens because it's been just stored away for a long time. I'm not sure. It's really frustrating because you can't get it dry cleaned, really. So I'm not really sure what to do. If anyone has any advice, let me know. This gorgeous military jacket, I envision myself wearing this with like some capris and a black leather fitted boot, but I don't have that perfect boot, nor do I have capris. But this is really fun, and how beautiful is the lace detailing. I hope you can see that. There's one thing about this jacket, it has like you can't tell in the camera, has like a slight glitter shimmer to the fabric, which I dislike. I hate glitter, so that was a bit of a bummer when I discovered that, but it's giving Ralph Lauren, that jacket, and I love it. Okay, my last vintage find. I'm really sad about that bracelet, by the way. I can't believe that happened. My last vintage find, I sent this to a friend. I was like, girl, this is so you. And she was like, you need to get that. So this is just like a blouse, and I love the large shoulders. And I'm saving this for when we go to LA. I think it will look so cool with a pair of jeans. And I love like the kind of, I don't know, it's like 50s, 60s vibe. Really beautiful. And I would have it open at the neck and closed. I would mix it up. But yeah, really fun, no? Here are 3 jumpers I got from With Jean, which is like I think they're like an Instagram-y brand. I love their pieces for the summer. I'm yet to try jumpers from there, but their quality is always great and the designs are always current and fun. This is like a 3/4 length top, which is trending at the moment. I love that detail. It's like fake buttons down the center of the top. That with a skirt, a pair of jeans. Oh, even that, with that. And then this is like a crochet inspired hem. Again, a 3/4 length. Cute detail at the shoulders. Fun. That with a skirt towards like spring, summer. Very cute. This is leaning into the winter with the scarf detailing, but I chose it because I was like, you know what, it's so cold in the UK. I can get away with wearing it still. So I just thought it was really fun, very simple, but I can accessorize that with like a big bracelet, a chunky necklace, and it will look chic. Okay guys, those are my finds from this month. I can see the battery logo is flashing red, so this is gonna die any minute, and I have that anxiety that this is gonna die on you guys. I'm gonna take my vintage finds into my wardrobe room, organize my wardrobe room a little bit, because it's a mess. So yeah, I'm gonna head down, do that, and then see what the evening has in store for me. Should I walk around with my new glasses? I feel like my niece Delilah would love these. She would find it so entertaining. Maybe I need to wear these around her. Okay, I'm gonna organize, pack my bags because we're going to London tomorrow. I have the Burberry show to attend, and then I'm going to be creating some content around the Burberry show for Net-a-Porter, which I'm really excited about. Guys, I can't believe that this is my job. I am literally living my dream life. I have the dream house, I have the dream job, I have the dream fiance, my whole family's healthy, I'm healthy, I'm very, very, very blessed. Oh, we're just sat here realizing stuff, guys. All right, let's head downstairs. Also, I feel like this is the 10th time I've changed today, but I'm a cozy girl, guys. When I'm around the house, I need to be in my joggers. So I'm sorry that in most of these videos you do see the relaxed version of me, but you also see the true me. Oh, these are some steep stairs, I can tell you that. And that is what I mean by this wardrobe room is a mess. I'm running on really low energy. I don't know why I feel this way. I feel really tired, but it's just one of those days. Before we start painting the extract fan hood trim, I'm going to make myself a coffee to maybe give me that boost of energy I need. I'm just painting the undercoat so it doesn't really match the white that we have in the rest of the kitchen. And then I patched up the knots in the wood because apparently you have to prime them in the specific area so that they don't bleed through. That's what Chat said, ChatGPT, my good old friend. So yeah, I'm learning as I go along, guys. I might have to take up this career as a professional painter because I love it. This is how it's looking with the undercoat, and then I just need to go over it once it's dry with the paint that I've got on the ceilings and on this bit here. Now I'm making some dinner. We're having chicken burrito bowls. This is something we have on a regular basis, and I'm sprucing it up today. We're doing tomato flavored rice, and I'm watching a YouTube video on how to do it. I'll link the YouTube video below because it looks really good. Actually, I'll only link it below if it turns out tasty. But I've just made the salsa for the rice, which is just 2 large tomatoes, 1/4 of an onion, and garlic blitzed. And I'm just straining it so that we don't get left with the bits. So it's a really smooth, like, rice rather than bitty rice. So now that I've drained it, this is the juice. How good. So instead of water, the rice is going to cook in this. So I always do 1 cup of rice to 1 cup of liquid. As you can see, it's not quite 1 cup, so I'm going to top it with some chicken bone broth. This has been a real life hack for me lately. Cooking rice with bone broth just increases my collagen intake, which improves skin quality, hair growth, and I can really tell that my hair's grown since we've been taking more collagen. You can also take it in like a supplement form in like pills, or you can drink it. You can get like a liquid form, but I like getting my collagen the most from chicken bones, and it's quite expensive to buy chicken broth from the supermarket, but you can make it yourself so easily with chicken feet or chicken bone carcasses, which is great. Let's say you're going to have a roast chicken for dinner. You just save the bones and you boil them slowly with water, and you can store it in the freezer, you can store it in bottles. It's honestly a health hack of mine. I don't even want to call it a hack because I feel like it's nothing new and lots of people do it, but if you don't, it's honestly changed the game for me. Wow, look at how that falls apart. Wow, let's taste this together. I just tasted the tomato rice and it's so good because it doesn't really dominate the taste and the flavor. It's just very subtle. Try it with the veggies. I think pulled chicken is my favorite way to have chicken. This might be the best one yet.